of age, and he did the hard practice and meditation 6 years something. And 6 years later, he got enlightenment. And he got enlightenment, and he from his hard practice and the meditation, his knowledge, the enlightenment, opened after the 6 years of the hard practice. And it's it's called the third eye. Third eye means the one eye, second eye, and third eye is the principle of the Buddhism. Where is the non-violence, your lifestyle, your requirement, and this and that. Lots of explanation. It's months and months. You cannot finish the book of the Buddhist philosophy. It's so many things. So this eyes is the wisdom, symbol of the wisdom. That's painted on the stupa and on the wall somewhere, and also in the doors and windows. These are the peacock. Peacock is the vehicle of the Amitabha Buddha. So peacock is put in here as a vehicle of Amitabha Buddha. Not Swambhu Buddha. Yeah, this position. Akshabhya Buddha, this position, yes. And is the vehicle of the Vairochan Buddha, the Buddha with this position, the teaching Buddha. Yes, like this. Yeah. So this is called Swambhu Temple. So Swambhu Temple is a normally it's called Swambhu. It's a self-existence. Self-existence means it has its own story. Like 1,000 years ago, the Kathmandu whole valley was the lake, and it's a very much a story of the many meditation. Vipassana Buddha came and meditated from the Phulchoki. Phulchoki is the east part of the hill from the valley, and he meditated in Phulchoki and paid the homage to the whole lake. And second time the Sikhi Buddha came, and he paid the holy lake, and he saw the very much light, bright and light Swambhu on the other side of the lake. And he was very curious what it was. He wanted to see it. And he went, and the last Swambhu Buddha came. Swambhu Buddha came with hundreds of students and the pupils, and he meditated from Nagarkot, where we are going for the hiking there. And he also curious what was the very shining statue and the bright things in the other side of the lake. He was very curious, and he was thinking to drain the water from the lake and to see what it was. And he came with hundreds of the pupils, and but he could not do it. But after that, the Manjushri is the great Chinese monk came and meditated in Nagarkot, and he caught the south part of the mountain in the valley, and drained the whole water from the lake. And the water drained. When the water is finished, and Kathmandu Valley became the inhabited yoga. And after that, the very huge, shining, flaming light was seen in Swambhu, and the Prachanda Dev, who became the very Buddhist monk, and he got the position. It's called Santikasiri. It's a very high-level monk, and he built this temple. But so this temple was built. It's quite a time immemorial. Like some people saying it's 2,000 years ago. Some people saying this was built in the 3rd, 4th century. So it's a different opinion and the historical opinion in there. But this temple itself, it was built in the 14th century. 14th century, in many stupas and the temples were destroyed because there was a war of the Bengal, Muslim Nawab of Bengal. It was a very powerful country in Bengal, and they came to Kathmandu Valley and destroyed many temples and the statues in here. That time this temple was destroyed, and Pashupatinath temple, where we going tomorrow, that was also destroyed by the troops. And this temple is built in the 14th century. And many small stupas and so many things and metal things, those things are added much later, one after another. So this stupa structure, this is the perfect example of the stupa structure. That's the dome in the bottom, and the spire in the second level, where the eyes eyes are printed in there. After that, there's a rings. Rings like normally the rings and even the steps are put in the stupa design, but here are the metal rings in here, so that's in the odd number, like 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, like that. But here are the 13 rings of the odd number, and after the rings, the lotus flower. After the ring, there is a lotus flower, and there is after the lotus flower, there is an umbrella. Umbrella is the protection of the whole universe. After the umbrella, there is a pinnacle on the top. So that is also the perfect example of the stupa design, which is in the Bodhanath stupa is the same construction, but Bodhanath stupa where we visit tomorrow, that is the massive design. It's a massive shape. It's much bigger than this. So along this dome and the first white part of the dome, there are the prayer wheels. The prayer wheels put along there, and the different projections, 8 different projections has been put along the white dome in there, like Amitabha Buddha in the west, Amok Buddha in the north, and Akshobe Buddha in the east, and Ratnasambhava in the south, and the Tara and the other so many god and the goddess statue put in the projection along the white label of the dome. So we can go and make it round. We can go this way.